We did at the same time.
Oh,
I'm pretty
okay,
sure.
bet.
That would be nice.
Today I brought a little taco eraser. I get really close. Oh yeah, look at that. Very nice. You might, yeah, that's fine. You want to look at it?
Nope.
Smells like bubble gum because it was in a box full of bubble gum.
I don't like bubble gum.
Me neither. Like the Double Trouble. Never a big fan. Never a big fan. But I do like normal gum. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Luke, what are we doing today? Is my mic fine? I'm not
Yeah,
too far back.
just don't touch it and it'll be fine.
My
Yeah,
apologies.
that's what I thought.
Don't get cocky with me.
Too
I'll
late.
pin you down again.
Too late. You never pin me down.
That's not
yeah.
true.
I let
That's
you.
not
I
true.
let you
I
pin
have
me down
multiple times.
I mean, we were in bed together, so it was
not like that.
It was like that.
It was not like that.
Anyway, if you're a new listener, I'm sorry for what we just said. But are you new? No, because no one watches us.
Somebody yesterday
0 views.
said I looked like Shia LaBeouf from Holes because my hair was more curly and I was wearing my hat.
Take that as a compliment, dude.
I love Shia LaBeouf,
Yeah.
personally.
He's great. He's even better in the Transformers movies.
Yeah, he's good in those.
You've never seen them.
Even Stevens, a Disney show I used to watch growing up, he was great in that. Super young.
Honey Boy, Peanut Butter Falcon.
Falcon's a great movie.
Yep.
And Constantine. He's
Yeah.
in Constantine.
Yeah.
I really like his role.
I need to rewatch
That's
that,
so
definitely.
funny. Well, I watched it this week, so
Wow.
I tell you all about it.
And tell me all about
Okay,
it.
Constantine is a great movie. What I did is I was going to say rent it. I got that one and Coraline from the library. So I had the actual DVD. And it was a weird boomer moment because I was at the library and I'm like, so this DVD is full screen and then this DVD is widescreen. Which one do I go with? So I went with widescreen.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just felt like it. What's the difference, Luke?
You should know what the difference is.
I know. It's
Widescreen is when it has the 2 black bars at either end and it's like focused more. Full screen's the entire screen. I guess my preference depends on how it was filmed.
Yeah.
Because if you're watching a full screen movie when it was made for widescreen, a lot of it's going to be cut out. But if you're watching a full screen when it was made for full screen, it works out. So.
Do you have a preference? Or that is your preference?
That's probably my preference, but I don't really spend the time doing it. It really just depends. Personally, I like full screen more just because it's more of it, you know?
Right.
Like, you see the whole, yeah, I don't know. Even if, like, they, like, have to crop it in, I don't know. That's just my preference, but it kind of just depends on the movie, too, you know? But, yeah. Yeah.
Constantine is a great movie, and even though Keanu Reeves is not blonde with blue eyes, I think he's still cast really well. I think his role is just fun. He also smokes a lot of cigarettes, which is pretty cool. People will tell you smoking's not cool. It's insanely cool. It's so cool.
Then why do you stop?
I'm not. Well, that's not here nor there. But if you're smoking a cigarette, you are instantly the coolest person. You look so cool. I'm not promoting smoking at all.
But
listen, Jules, no, you're not cool. You actually lose aura when you pop.
How many points?
Like all of it, like 10 million. Yeah. So.
But how much do you gain with a normal one?
It's unfathomable how cool you look, especially if you ascribe some of that like Brad Pitt energy or Leonardo DiCaprio energy. Like, think of the countless movies they're always smoking, right?
It depends how they're dressed. You see a dude in a nice suit, you know, they're smoking one out, you know, he throws it on the street, keeps walking like nothing. That's aura.
I always love that scene in Bullet Train where he's stepping off, he literally lights a cigarette, takes one puff, and then just flings it. That's really funny. You don't remember that. Anyways, Constantine is a great movie. He has lung cancer, which is not cool. But the effects I felt really hold up. This is 2005. They're making a second one, or there's been a second one in development for some time. I don't know if that'll be any good because I feel like they killed off like all the characters, pretty much. All like the sidekicks that work for John, but
spoilers.
Yeah. Shia LaBeouf is there. He's really funny. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
He's just like it's like John, John.
I would
Utopian?
I
Yeah.
would say I would rewatch it, but I got a lot more stuff to watch that I haven't seen because I freaking bought a lot of stuff.
You're a junkie.
Yeah.
I never realized you had games down there. We should play
Yeah.
some Jenga while not Scrabble.
We could do chess.
Chess is fun. Is that
I'm
Monopoly or is
joking.
that like a version of Monopoly?
I have
Monopoly Scrabble.
Monopoly Scrabble, bro. Crazy. Instead of rolling dice, you make words, and whatever the point value is for the word, that's how many spaces you go.
Neat.
$30 a Target. Not sponsored, but Target, if you want to
Dude,
sponsor
I do not
us,
want to be sponsored by Target.
I just want to be I just want money, dude.
Stop begging for it.
Anyway, so viewers very confused, because they clicked on us. Like, you know what? I
I'm
want to hear
so
about Apocalypse
tired.
Now, the
I mean, I'm
greatest
not
war
tired.
movie ever, But we were just yapping about Constantine. So, Apocalypse Now.
I watched Drive. Are we not talking? We're talking about Apocalypse Now. Is that what you want to talk about? And then talking about.
No,
our
I
movie?
want to hear what you
Okay,
have to
just
say about
shut it
Drive
down.
because people say Drive is one of the best movies, and I think it's like,
It's very forgettable.
yeah, I think it's one of those movies that a lot of people that don't watch movies say they watch movies, and then they say Fight Club, Interstellar, Drive.
Right. We were talking about this in
Yeah.
the car.
It's like,
Right. Get a hobby.
yeah,
Actually do research.
it's just one of those ones that it's like very like low tier of just like
Yeah.
actual film. If you want to watch film, bro, if it's on Criterion, it's a win. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I really wanted to write out a long review for this one, but I was so tired after watching it. I was like, I'm just gonna.
And then by the
put
time
some
you woke
stuff
up, you
together.
forgot most of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like so good that it's bad in a way. If somebody was like, I love Drive and I think it's my favorite movie, I would actually be like, I actually understand that. Like that's justified in my.
Okay. You wouldn't point and laugh.
No.
Okay.
Because I was doing a workout and I was listening to the soundtrack and I was like, I get it. I get it now. I was expecting Baby Driver. Like the first 40 minutes
Yeah.
in when he's doing the job, I'm expecting him to be like, ooh, crazy, right?
Yeah.
For a movie called Drive, there's a good amount of driving, but there's not a whole lot.
Yeah.
The film gets really gnarly. I don't want to spoil it, but like some people die, some thugs get shot, and just it's like very like raw, very gory and very
Yeah.
violent, which is like such a sudden turn from like, oh, he's fallen in love with this woman and there's gonna be a whole thing because her husband is back from prison.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of is forgettable, but it is a nice vibe. Like I'd put it on every once in a while.
Yeah.
I
Good
mean,
nap.
Ryan Gosling.
Good nap energy, I'd say.
The
Kind of like
yeah.
Blade Runner, kind of like Apocalypse Now, which we'll get into.
I think the evolution of Ryan Gosling's character is really good. Like he's just very calm. He doesn't care at all. But then he gets like more and more agitated as things go on. But also I felt like the movie logic didn't work out because these guys are like, we got to kill the driver, and it's like, well, how did you get there? Like it wasn't. Yeah, that's me. That's my opinion. But the soundtrack is good. Highway driving scene is kind of cool. The editing is decent. You have Bryan Cranston,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
Bananas.
But that's Kevin Spacey. But yeah,
No. It's just bananas. Bananas.
anyways, what'd you watch?
I watched Drive. No, I'm joking. I'd probably never watch that again because I just didn't care about it. No, we were talking with my cousin yesterday. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. And we were like, you watched Drive, right? And he was like, yeah, that was that shotgun like headshot kill in it. That was brutal. And that was the only thing that like you both just remembered, and that was it. I just found that really funny.
Yeah.
I have to check. I also have to flex all the stuff I wasted my money on because that's what I do.
Not a flex. But
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Oh, Kit Laser just dropped a review. Anyway,
Stay on focus. How was the concert that you went to?
it was great. It was Opeth, which is like, yeah, the growling type vocals. And it was only standing room, so I thought the whole thing was gonna be like everyone's going crazy,
Mosh
but it
pit.
wasn't like that.
Was there any mosh
It,
pit?
maybe there was one at the front. I mean, towards the end of it, like people were crowd surfing every so often, which is pretty
Did
fun.
you crowd surf?
No, I didn't.
Bro, you got to.
We
You're
were
probably
in the,
like what, 80 pounds?
we were in the back. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
very funny. We were in the back, so it's like there's no way I'm just gonna like yo make me crowd surf like now.
You
That's
got-
something you do when you're like more.
Did you
fun.
go by yourself?
I went with my brother, and his fiance,
Nice.
and it was fun.
I went to like a thing kind of like that, like high energy mental.
Hmm.
I crowd surfed. Did I tell you this?
No,
Harry was there too. We went.
what
we
band?
crowd surfed. It was Christmas Burns Red, so it was like an August Burns Red thing.
Okay,
They play like Christmas music.
okay.
It's pretty fun.
You crowd surf to Christmas
Got
music?
some merch. Yeah, they
W.
do like heavy metal renditions of it,
Okay.
and they're all like insanely talented.
Hmm.
But yeah, I crowd surfed, mosh pit. I lost my coat, which it was dumb of me to wear a coat there. But there's
Yeah.
like so much stuff that went on. It was so funny. Some people were crowd surfing that should not have been crowd surfing.
Too big?
And somebody lost their shoes because somebody was just like found them on the floor. And they just like flung them up. We talked to the guy. He was really pissed. He's like, somebody. Dude, this is so funny. I haven't thought about this in a while. I wish Harry was here. Somebody was like, somebody threw my effing shoes in the air. And we just see shoes flying. It's so funny.
Have you seen? I
It's so
forget
funny.
who it was. I think it was like Travis Scott or someone, but someone threw their phone on stage for him to like film, and he just chucks it like hundreds of feet in the air. It's like, oh.
It's so
But
funny.
also, it's like, what do you expect? I mean, everything was
Right.
indoors, so it was
Yeah.
like, yeah. Standing room. I mean, it was Fillmore, PA, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And like, dude, they fit like 2,500 people there, and it was so crowded. And the person right next to me is like, he was high out of his mind,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
was like filming everything, and he's like headbang, put his hands up and stuff. I'm like, okay. I mean, like I get the vibe,
Yeah.
but I'm not the type that like gets hype with like music
Were you
as a
near
whole.
the front? You
No,
just in
we
the
were
back?
we were in the back. I was headbanging the whole time, but I was like, it's
You
probably
probably just stood
far as
there
I can go.
awkwardly and like
Mhm.
tapping your foot. I do that.
My brother
on
was. He was
occasion.
just like the whole time.
Yeah, but it's like you actually enjoy it. That's the thing. I
Yeah.
saw. Oh, I think I saw Tate McRae there.
Okay.
The Fillmore. It's like this. Yeah, there's like a balcony, right?
Mhm.
And then there's like a bar like right at the back. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
That was fun. I drove my sister to see Tate McRae. I didn't go like just because I wanted to. But it was fun. I saw
Okay.
some old classmates. But that's neither here nor there. Fillmore. That's it. That is actually a pretty sweet venue.
Yeah. We were standing out in the 2-degree weather for like 40 minutes.
Oh yeah.
It was so funny because we were out there. We see some guy come out like a store that's like right out there in shorts, and he was like, "Man, this is effing bullcrap."
Yeah.
It was funny. And some other guy walked by and he was like, "Man, you guys must love this band if you're out here."
Dude,
A lot of people are cheering.
It's been really
But
cold.
yeah, we go in there. Wasn't that full? Opener is like kind of like a branch off of Opeth. Like they were like its own thing, but I think some of the people in Opeth went to it or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was very like, yeah. And the thing I like about them though is like, yeah, like they growl and stuff, but it isn't like the music you just want to beat the crap out of your wife with. Like no, it like because the dude can actually sing, so it like
Yeah.
switches back and forth. I mean,
Gotcha.
I can play one of the songs when we're done. I
What
saw
would-
wait no, I saw a dude there wearing a King Lizard and the Wizard shirt,
Heck yeah, bro.
and I was like, yo, I actually recognize that
know them.
because of you. Yeah.
Goated.
Mhm.
I was gonna say something, but it's gone forever. Fillmore's cool. I've been to a good amount of concerts. I should make it more of a practice.
That was my second one.
But I don't like driving to Philly. But
Yeah, it was awful.
yeah, it sucks.
I mean, like, I just wish there were, like, other venues that weren't in Reading or Philly
Mm,
that were still around here, but, like, that's it. It's
Yeah.
only Reading or,
Philly,
yeah,
Pittsburgh, but you're not driving 4 hours for a concert.
no way.
How far would Madison Square Garden be for us? 3 hours? 2 to 3 hours?
I don't know.
But it like I mean, if Billy Joel's playing there, right, and it's like,
Would you want to hypothetically see Whiplash in concert? You know, like the types of movies that you watch and they have a live orchestra playing the music as it goes.
yeah,
Because they did that with How to Train Your Dragon. Because they do that in New York, which.
live music is so good.
Hmm.
I mean, I've talked about what's that anime film I like? The second one is Weathering with You. Your Name.
Oh
But
yeah.
Radwimps, the band, did live music, and their soundtrack for that movie is just beautiful.
Okay.
Their stuff's pretty cool too, if you like Japanese music, which you probably don't. I like to
I
listen
don't.
to songs in other languages. I have a couple in French. There's just something about listening to it. Like I couldn't do it for like 3 hours, but like every once in a while, a French song comes on. I'm like, I'm vibing with this.
Mm,
You know,
that's fair.
music is
That's fair.
universal. Music
Yeah.
is universal.
Yeah, that's the one thing I feel like I don't like about America as a whole because, I mean, that goes with film. Everything
Yeah.
is like everyone's like, no English this and English. It's like, dude, no. I mean, like, there's some really good movies in different languages. I mean, most
Parasite.
of the criterions I have
Parasite.
are Japanese.
Parasite.
I'd say, Parasite's Korean. I have
Yeah, I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have a seventh one somewhere also. Don't do that. But that's all just one Japanese director, and they're all
Bangers.
vibes. They're like honestly some of my favorite movies. But yeah, we'll dive into that at some point. But yeah, my watches, a little concert rant. It was great. I had a fun time. My neck hurts. I feel a little achy.
Yeah, what time did you get home?
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they ended at like 11, and we hustled out there, and with that many people there, because we had a coat check too, so we had to wait in line to get our coats. Never again,
Tough.
dude. Never again.
Yeah.
So
I would have just kept my coat on. But that's neither here nor there.
honestly,
We should go see a concert. Who should we go see? Who
so
could we go see?
I don't know if
Yeah.
they would do it again, but Metallica, they have played with a
I'm
lot.
talking like,
No. Listen.
No, you listen to me. Justin Hurwitz, he's on tour, but nowhere near. Unfortunate. But I would pay so much money for him to come to Philly.
Okay.
You know who that is?
Nope.
He's a guy who writes the soundtracks for all of Damien Chazelle's films.
Oh.
So seeing him live would be a vibe.
He'd probably go to New York though.
He's not. I searched. He's like in LA, I think, and
Oh.
London maybe.
Okay.
I learned the songs on piano, by the way. Manny and Nelly's theme. Learned that one. Play a little bit of it.
If only we're going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
tonight.
it's okay. I'll get you next week.
So the longer I look at this, I realize I've only seen 2 movies.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Well, because I was locked in. Babylon,
Right.
which was our previous episode. Heart of Darkness, which is a documentary about Apocalypse Now. But so first off, I watched High and Low,
Mm.
which is what I was just saying. It's a Japanese. Yeah. I'll pull it out.
Pull that John out.
Pull it drawn out. Of course, it's a Criterion because they're beautiful.
Criterion has all the greatest films.
Yeah. So the main lead in this
Yeah.
isn't a lot. He's like the pioneer of samurai films, I'd say, because he's in Seven Samurai, Yojimbo, Sanjuro, Throne of Blood. Like he's in all the ones I have. So seeing him play someone that's not a samurai is really cool. Because the whole concept of the film is he is like some like really rich guy that owns a shoe company. And like in the first scene, you see how passionate he is about like running the shoe company because he's like, I want my shoes to last. I don't want to make cheap stuff so then people keep coming back because they won't because they're cheap.
Yeah.
And all the executives were like threatening like, oh, we're going to try to kick you out, whatever. And then he like goes home. His kids are playing. Well, his kid and his kid's friend are playing. And then he gets a call saying that they just kidnapped his son. And then he calls for his son,
Yeah.
and his son's there, but his friend's gone. So they kidnapped the wrong kid. And there's like a ransom thing about like, yo, you need to give me this much money.
No, bro.
Yeah, like he's saying no. He's like,
let me forward this to the
and he's like,
kid's
I'm
parents.
gonna kill the kid though. And the kid that they kidnapped, his dad is there.
Yeah.
So he's also like, I don't know. And then they get like the detectives there, and it's all like, what do we do? It reminded me a lot of Rope, which is a Hitchcock film, because it's It only takes place in like one scene, basically like one set, and the camera just pans back and forth. That's what like the first hour is. It's just all of them in this room overnight trying to figure out what to do, and then the next day they're like, okay, that's like do our plan or whatever, and it goes from there. I don't want to spoil it because it's a really good film.
What year was it made?
63.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's black and white, so I thought it was gonna be older, but I mean it was cheaper to make film in black and white back then.
Yep.
Yeah. And next up for me to watch would be Ikaru, or however you pronounce it, directed by the same dude. This is from 52, but it's about a dude that wants to retire. So hopefully I watch it this week, and then I can go back and say it was good or not.
I might borrow some of those from you, actually.
Dude, please do.
I really should take advantage of you.
Throne of Blood is
Yeah.
basically a samurai reimagining of Macbeth
Yep. Because he does King Lear with Run or Ran.
with Ran, which I also have. I don't have the criterion for it because it's, I wouldn't say rare. I can't find it online unless it's like over $100.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing it. But if I find the criterion, I'll gladly lend you. I just
How
give
long
it.
is Ran?
It's almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Let me
Blu-ray though.
Let me see. Yeah,
And
it's Blu-ray.
colors. That's one of his first ones in
Hour,
color. Right?
2 hours and a half, and it's from '85.
Yeah.
And I've been like looking through all the other movies he's made. I think I'm legitimately gonna buy all of them. He's like, I think all of them are all
Certified
criterions.
bangers. Is he still alive?
No,
Dang.
he passed away in '95, I'd say, and his last film came out in '90. It's called Dreams. It's a bunch of random dreams he's had, and he just made them into like shorts and like I put them all together.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch that.
Maybe we
but
should. Maybe we should do an episode on him.
I would love to.
I would borrow some of his stuff. And
I mean,
try to watch it
I
this
said we
week.
should watch Seven Samurai together because it's 3.5 hours. And it's-
yeah.
I don't know. I just
Yeah.
think it's really cool. But like, the first ones I got, because I just want to try it out, was Yojimbo and Sanjuro. This was $40 for two of them, which is a steal because it was the half
It's
off
Criterion.
thing. Yeah, these are
Yeah,
Criterion.
Yeah.
There's a sequel in here, but Yojimbo was turned to an American version of A Fistful of Dollars. That's where this comes from.
Yeah.
And Seven Samurai comes from Magnificent Seven. Like,
Yeah.
it's really cool to watch and compare it, you know?
Backtrack.
Yeah.
Dude.
I just ripped the case, put it in its back.
Caught in 4K, buddy. Cooked. Careful, Icarus. Yeah. Maybe I'll borrow some.
Another one I just bought is Godzilla. This is not directed by the dude of the other ones I showed, but this is still Japanese. I got the 4K of this. So most of the time I just don't get 4Ks because I'm like, you can't really tell the difference with
watch it.
what I have. Yeah, this is the OG one from 54. But what's cool about this is it also has the American cut of it because it was such a big hit that they tried like dubbing over it and doing stuff, and it was terrible. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not watching it, but I'm like, it's just cool. I like it when
you
they
have that.
the special features in Criterion's like you can't compete with. They're just so good.
When is Babylon going Criterion?
That's a good question. I hope it does. I mean, in March, Killers of the Flower Moon's dropping, and I'm buying that, and that will be an
Did
episode.
you show off?
So
your-
I'm gonna show this off. Hold
can,
up.
Yeah, can they see it in the camera? Can the
So,
people
Little story for all of you before I show this off. So I love Killers of the Flower Moon, which is a movie that came out in 23. It's Martin Scorsese's newest one, and I really wanted to find it and buy it, but it's kind of rare. So the only way I could buy it was like an Italian import from Italy, basically. So it's like
Italia?
it's in Italian but also English. It just looks Italian, whatever. And I put it in, it doesn't work. I need a whole region-free player to do it, and that costs like another $200. I'm not doing it for one movie.
Right.
So instead of me reselling it again, I got it framed. So I just want to show this off. The frame costed more than the movie itself,
Yeah.
which is pretty funny. But like it looks full English as you can see, but like when you look at it closer, you can tell that it has some Italian words and stuff. But like this is getting framed somewhere. I don't know where. It might be in the background. It might not. Probably not.
Yeah.
But
Does DiCaprio smoke in that movie?
probably it takes place in the 20s, the 10s,
Yeah.
around there. So anyway, I watched High and Low, which was good, and Gettysburg, which is the 4.5 hour movie,
You watched
Civil
that?
War. I watched it yesterday. Yeah,
How was it?
it was good. It made complete sense why it was that long because it showed every single day, and like the whole day basically. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
And there were like some insane action pieces. I looked it up, 5,000 extras.
Well, okay. Yeah.
And it like well because it shows the Battle of Gettysburg
Yeah.
at like towards the end of it, and I was like, how did they pull this off? So it's cool to dive into that a little bit. Will I watch it again? Probably not because I mean, there's no way. It's kind of funny though because Martin Sheen's in this.
Okay.
He plays Robert E. Lee, so it's just
I do
funny.
like Martin Sheen.
Hmm?
Great actor.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk more about him. I will say though, the negative to it is like, dude, the fake mustaches and beards in it were so noticeable. It was funny.
Who directed it?
Um,
Was it a popular success?
Ronald F. Maxwell, who has done The Parent Trap 2,
Hey, with Lindsay Lohan?
the second one, not the first.
The-
Little Darlings.
What are you talking about? Wait. Pause.
He did The Parent Trap 2.
With Haley Mills?
No. Wait, Haley Mills, yeah. Yes. Yes.
What are you talking about? So he didn't direct the first one.
He didn't direct the first one.
Okay, never mind. I didn't
Yeah.
know there was a second one.
He also did a sequel to Gettysburg called Gods and Generals.
You gonna watch
Which-
that?
No.
How long is that one?
Not as long, but it's still like 3 hours. Well, okay, so Gettysburg was originally going to be like a TV movie or something, and I
Yeah.
think it was. But then they also like made a movie, and there's also an extended cut. That was the theatrical.
Holy moly!
Yeah,
The
it
hell
has
is the
like
extended cut?
it has an extra like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, I guess they already put enough into it. They're like, yeah,
20
we'll
minutes.
just
That's crazy.
yeah. I know someone that they say this is like their favorite movie ever, and that's another reason I want to watch it. It was just because have a little conversation
You
about it
can
when we
say
get
that
to
now.
it. Hmm?
You can say that you watched it now.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
what are we talking about
Martin
today?
Sheen,
What has Martin Sheen done?
Marlon Brando,
Marlon Brando
French people.
and
Larry Fishburne.
yes, there you go. There you go.
Larry.
I was waiting for it.
Okay, I was thinking about it.
So, Apocalypse Now from 1979 started filming back in 75.
Yeah.
The production took like 4 years to get
Holy
everything done, and it
moly.
was released, and it was a major hit. If it was not a major hit, we would not have gotten such classics as The Godfather Part 3 and Megalopolis. I want to
Yeah, what has he directed since then?
He
That's
did
what I want.
Jack with Robin Williams, which I just can't see him doing that. Just shocked me a little bit. Yeah, look it up, please.
He looks so good though. He's 86.
Yeah.
He did Dracula, 1992.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let me look at this. We have The Outsiders,
Oh, yeah, 80, 83, I want to say.
83.
Okay.
The Rainmaker,
That's with Tom Cruise, right?
looks like it.
Okay.
Patton,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Gardens of Stone.
Okay.
Have you seen that one?
No.
Jack, yeah. Megadoc. No, never mind. Peggy Sue Got Married.
Nope. Never heard of that.
Yeah, there's a bunch. He did Frankenstein in 1994.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he did Jeepers Creepers. I know.
Really?
Yeah. Marie Antoinette. Okay. A 1974 version of The Great Gatsby.
He did not do Jeepers Creepers. What are you smoking?
Sleepy Hollow. What do you mean he didn't do Jeepers Creepers? It's literally on Google.
Sleepy Hollow is directed by Tim Burton. You're just looking at stuff that has his name in it. Yeah, dude.
Probably.
Don't do the false advertising, man. Come on.
Yeah, just forget everything I said.
Yeah, just
Do I have to
cut that
ask
out.
what he-
Let me read it off. So yes, he did the Outsiders.
What are you on?
He did the Conversation. I'm on Letterboxd because I trust him.
Oh, well, I don't know
Mhm.
how to work
That's fair.
Letterboxd like you do.
Conversation, but that came out with The Godfather, so that doesn't count. Yeah, The Rainmaker he did. If stuff loads, Peggy Sue Got Married. You're right about that.
Yippee.
One from Heart. Rumble. Come on, load. Rumblefish. also from '83. Dude, he was freaking popping up,
Mhm.
popping off. Yeah, he did Jack, which still shocks me that he actually did that.
Why?
Dude,
Is it not good?
I mean, I enjoyed it as a child watching it. The people that we follow that have rated it both give it 1.5 stars. Here, let me read the plot to this. This is why I'm shocked that he did this. This is from '96.
Yeah.
He's a healthy 10-year-old who's growing 4 times faster than normal. Now he's about to take off on the biggest adventure of his life, 5th grade. Born with a rare condition that makes him age 4 times faster than normal, 10-year-old Jack Powell looks like a 40-year-old man. After years of homeschooling, he enters public school for the first time, eager to make friends and live like any other kid, only to discover that growing up too fast means learning some of life's hardest lessons.
I'd watch that.
I mean,
Is it not good?
I watched it. I thought it was funny because, I mean, it's Robin Williams acting like a 10-year-old.
Oh, yeah. If it's Robin Williams, I would
Mhm.
eat that up. I think.
But still, it was like, what is
It's
this?
interesting that he did that in '96 because his kids were young in '79, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Unless he was like, man, my
Yeah.
kids still act like they're 10. He's like, oh, wait. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Anyway, Apocalypse Now.
I'm gonna add Megalopolis and watch that at some
Dude.
point.
No.
Bro, I want to. You can't tell me not to.
I can't wait to see your rating because I know it's either going to be 5 stars or half a star. There's no in between.
I'm gonna watch it with an open mind.
Try again.
It has Adam Driver in it, whom I love.
Yeah. You know what else Adam Driver's
Fan
in?
of the show.
You know what else Adam Driver's in? Rise of Skywalker. Is that one of your favorite movies because Adam Driver's in that?
No,
That's what I thought.
but I will say he is slightly irredeemable quality. I mean, no, his character sucks, but it's not his fault.
Story
it's not
for
his fault.
Story for another
It's
day.
not his fault.
Story for another
He
day.
killed his role. He killed his role,
Mhm.
but the role was set to fail anyways.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna
Yeah.
say.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying. My phone's not loading.
That's what
Don't
I
pirate. Do streaming apps.
thought. Okay.
Apocalypse Now. Martin Sheen. What else
So
is Martin Sheen in?
the first thing I want to read off is my review for Heart of Darkness, which is the documentary about how it was filmed. Because if anyone knows, Apocalypse Now took over 200 days of shooting, and it was a disaster the entire time they were filming it. It was bad. Like, stuff was going wrong. Helicopters just flying away during mid takes. Like, it was a nightmare basically, and a lot of people were making fun of him at the time for him like doing this for so long, and he budgeted a lot of his money into it, so it was basically becoming a passion project at some point because it was just fueling himself, which is crazy. And he was like, if it bombed,
Yeah, it would have been over for him.
yeah, it would have been over for him.
But the thing that I think justifies every investment is that, I mean, he'd already done Godfather 1 and Godfather 2.
Mm-hmm.
And that's such, not only are they incredible films for multiple reasons, which we've already discussed, they were done so fast. Like, 2 years of development or whatever, 2-year difference.
Mm-hmm.
And they both absolutely hold up today. Both are still incredible films.
Yeah. So
Third one, not so much.
the last thing he says in the documentary really resonated with me, ways. So I'm just gonna read it off. To me, the great hope is that now these little 8mm video recorders and stuff are coming out. Some people who normally wouldn't make movies are gonna be making them. Suddenly one day, some little fat girl in Ohio is going to be the new Mozart and make a beautiful film with her little father's camcorder. And for once, the so-called professionalism about movies will be destroyed forever, and it will really become an art form. And that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I like that a lot because, I mean, I find it funny that this documentary came out in '91 and he made an Ohio joke because that was
Yeah,
that
what
was a
else
Gen Z joke
was
from
91?
a year ago.
You know what else was 91? Godfather 3, right?
Sure.
Am I wrong about that?
I don't know. I think, hold up.
I really want you to watch that still. I don't know. Oh, part 3,
I was
1990.
wrong. You said what?
I really want you to watch it.
Maybe.
Sophia Coppola. Coppola. Yeah, I mean, his daughter's in it.
Yeah.
We've talked about that.
Yep.
She's okay in it.
Mhm.
Nicolas Cage would have done much better. But Apocalypse Now, no, Heart of Darkness. That's a good documentary. I really like talking. I'm fascinated by the industry that is film and seeing all the different components
Mhm.
behind the scenes. Even the beginning of the film when you're opening it up, and you have that big explosion in Apocalypse Now. I'm like, budget's pretty big, right?
Mhm.
Great movie. I'm
Yeah.
spitballing here. Hang
No.
on, I'm crashing.
No, but what I want to say though with the quote I said, him talking about like how anyone can just make movies now, and that's kind of just how he kind of wants it to go. I mean, Ireland just came out,
Yeah.
and that's a dude that literally recorded himself playing video games for years on end, and then he started making little short films every so often, and like his budget was getting bigger with his stuff, and then he worked 3 years to make a movie that he stars in, edited, directed, produced, like everything basically
Mm-hmm.
he did, and he released it into over 3,000 theaters nationwide, and
It's pretty cool.
it was a big hit, I'd say.
Maybe. Did you look up the budget for it?
The budget was like 3 million. It was under 3 million, and it already made like
It cost 103 million to make.
no, it costed 3 million.
3 million. Okay.
Yeah,
And it already made how much?
and more than that, 30 million, something like insane.
That's
already.
a good return
Very.
investment. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just gonna retire and be like, okay, thanks. Just
Thanks for the money,
yeah, no.
guys.
But like, I just like that because there's a lot of people now. I mean, It Ends is another good
Right.
example of people that can just make movies now.
TikTok, Instagram Reels. You just record yourself.
Some people make actual good shorts. Yeah, like they'll
Shout
make
out Harry
stories and
Gibson,
stuff.
our
Harry's
friend of the
PA.
show, or actually
Yeah.
friend of the show. Link in the description, because we know that he's a struggling artist, so we want to send our fans his way.
Yeah.
The thing I love about documentaries is I love seeing the process of how things go. I love learning the little trivia tidbits, the things that you're not akin to knowing. But the thing with Apocalypse Now is Francis just completely invests everything he has. It's a classic. He's at the casino. He's just won some money on red, and he says, "Let it ride." Right? You got to keep going. You got to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And so he mortgages his house. He's over budget. The actors are going crazy. They're trying to do helicopter stuff, and there's rebellions in the Philippines where they shot this. So every once in a while, the helicopters just got to dip.
Mm-hmm.
So that's obviously not fun.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of rain.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, the rainy season's
A
brutal.
lot of storms that destroyed sets that they had to rebuild.
Yep. They have a good amount of extras.
Mm-hmm.
Good amount of people.
Well, they got people that lived in the area to help them build sets and stuff.
Yeah.
Which was cool, because they paid them
$1 a day.
Yeah, but I mean, I think for them though, it was like the same. It was either you just do your normal job or you help do something different for a couple
Right.
days. Because I mean, if I was them, I would have done that. Like, instead of freaking whatever they were doing every day, I was helping out with a film, which I have no idea what that is, but I'll help that.
That would be so fun. To have your whole family there with you, though,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what Matthew McConaughey does. Is he takes his whole family with him when
Yeah.
they're filming.
Yeah. Well, Martin Sheen had his kid with him. I know that.
Matthew McConaughey. He had a kid with Matthew McConaughey.
No.
What are you
No.
saying?
I said Martin Sheen had his kid on set with Apocalypse Now. Charlie Sheen, he was there.
Good. I didn't know that. That
Yeah.
wasn't in the documentary. Is there an extended version of the documentary?
Yes. No, I'm joking.
That's
But there
director's cut.
is an extended version of the extended version, which I'll talk about
That's crazy.
in a bit. Yeah.
But I think it also is important to journal because a lot of that stuff came from his wife's
Mm-hmm.
journals, which I think is pretty cool. It's
And-
always fun to like look back.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing yesterday. Is I was at a cafe and I was reading through my old journal entries, and I was like, I'm glad to dig up some of these memories and emotions that I have long since buried.
Hmm.
Feel.
Do you think journaling is a very important thing with like
Yes.
just your mental?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think. Excuse me. I always thank my journal. Like when I'm writing, I'm like, thank you, Mr. Paper, for being here to collect my thoughts. But I also think it's just a good practice because I like to write, and so the days I don't write is a day that I lose that muscle, in a sense. So to keep being consistent,
Yeah.
But it's also it's really fun to look back. Like I mean, the idea that I've always had is like, um, Valentine's Day. I mean, you can like journal all the dates that you go on with a woman, and then
Mhm.
it's like
You can look back on and be like,
look
well,
back on them, and
yeah.
then do a little thing where it's like you write the date that you're gonna propose and have the ring there. It's like,
Did you do that?
no, I didn't do that. What? No, that's an idea I have. I'm a romantic at heart, but everybody knows that. So Apocalypse Now, Marlon Brando
Mm-hmm.
was a little heavy.
Yeah.
It's just a little.
Dude, when they showed like how he first looked, I was like, "Jeez,
It's
bro,
like, bro, I did not recognize.
bro found Donut Aisle and was there for
Yeah.
a while."
Bro should have been
Yeah.
cast as Paul Blart.
Yeah. Okay. So I wanna. I feel like Apocalypse Now is one of those films that there's so many different ways you can watch it. Because there's so many different versions.
Mm.
I mean, what are the? I mean, I mentioned it's Mad Mad World from
Yeah.
months ago in our favorite movies ever episode. Which shout out to the people that actually, insane poll I did there. But it's Mad World that has the theatrical. Then there's like a middle version, and then there's like the full one, which Criterion has. That's
Yeah.
like that has parts of it that are either not even filmed, and they have to use stills or just audio and like stuff like that, which is cool. Um, there's a lot other ones like that too.
There's
I
a
think
lot of different versions of Apocalypse Now, is what you're saying?
yeah,
Just like with
yes,
Blade Runner. There's
yeah,
like the
yeah, yeah, like
theatrical.
Blade Runner. Because Blade Runner has the theatrical, the final, and directors. Yeah,
And a couple more, I think, right?
probably.
Well, I was gonna say Donnie Darko too, but that's just two versions, so
Yeah,
it's not like
yeah.
the whole thing.
So I want to flex this off because I think this is funny. So I have OG Apocalypse Now on VHS,
Heyo.
which I think
From Goodwill.
is really
Paramount
cool.
Plus.
Yeah, this is
Well, not Paramount Plus.
yeah, it's Goodwill.
Paramount.
I hate that sticker though. I want to like burn it off or
Just
something.
put a knife to it.
It's gonna ruin the paper even more probably.
Actually, look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
VCR.
I then was at a record store in Kutztown, and they had Apocalypse Now Redux, which is
Oh yeah, Redux.
the extended cut, which is 202 minutes, which is 3 hours 20 minutes ish, around there. I never even watched this. I just bought it because I wanted it. Hey, this is widescreen.
Yeah.
His DVDs always say what it is. And then I got the triple feature, which has Apocalypse Now and Redux and Heart of Darkness, the documentary.
What is Redux?
That's the extended.
Okay.
So this just has all of them together. So I'm probably gonna get rid of the DVD. Yeah.
I'm glad that it did really well because you see all the work.
Yeah.
But that literally could have been the end of
Yep.
Francis Ford Coppola. But yeah, this film was nominated for 8 Academy Awards.
Yep.
Won 2 for Best Sound and Best Cinematography. That's pretty cool. I love when they're talking about Martin Sheen in the intro, when he's in the hotel room and he's just like going crazy.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He also had a heart attack on
Mm-hmm.
during the film, so that was probably really nice.
You know what they did to replace him?
What?
Because they kept filming with when he wasn't there.
Yeah.
They used his brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They
Genius.
he used his brother Emilio Estevez, whatever his name was, something like that, and they also used him to do a lot of the voiceovers.
Okay.
Yeah, because Martin Sheen was a very busy Pookie back then, so they got his brother to do the voiceovers as.
Yeah, you say
Here's the-
Pookie like you've never met this guy.
I never will meet him.
Meet this guy.
You ever go up to him and ask him like, "Yo, you know Luke?" He'd be like, "No."
No, he's like, who's that? No, there's this bit where so I've been listening to the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia podcast, so it's like
Oh,
them
no.
talking about their their
Experiences
episodes.
on it.
But
Okay.
he's talking about he was at Mac, Rob. He was at a party, and he went outside and was smoking a cigarette with the director, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have like a running joke where they're like, "Oh yeah, we shared a cigarette," but it's like they were both just smoking separately. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, Martin Sheen. What else is he in?
Gettysburg.
Oh, actually,
Yeah. Well, I literally just told you Martin Sheen is in Gettysburg.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, of course. Slow memory.
He seems very familiar to me.
Oh yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. He's a big actor. Catch Me
Catch
If
Me
You
If You
Can.
Can.
The Departed. Oh yeah, he plays Uncle Ben in The Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, that's for sure who I'm thinking
Mhm,
of. That's
mhm.
absolutely, definitely what
He's
it is. I
in-
was gonna say.
He's in Badlands, which is pretty good. He's in Gandhi. You want to hear a fun fact about Gandhi,
No.
the movie? Please say yes. We need content.
I'm good.
So Gandhi, do you want to take a wild guess how many extras they use for that film?
How many?
It has the record for the most extras, 300,000.
300. Does he play Gandhi? Sorry, that wasn't funny.
No. He plays Vince Walker, whoever that is. I don't remember the movie. I watched it in high school and probably never again.
Gandhi won a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Gandhi was a big hit.
Yeah, I'm probably never gonna watch them, but
Yeah.
cool.
Fun fact.
Very fun. Gandhi. Martin Sheen, very cool guy.
Yeah.
Uncle Ben. That's definitely who it was.
Yeah. I find that funny.
Marlon
I
Brando?
took some notes of what else.
But
Just behind the scenes in general.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah. So
Excuse me.
one thing I found funny is Apocalypse Now is based off of a book called Heart of Darkness, which is about the whole jungle aspect of a guy going through the jungle to kill this guy, and called Kurtz, of course. But they did the Vietnam twist on it to make it
Relevant.
Yeah, make it relevant, even though the Vietnam War literally just ended when they're filming it. Back in the 30s, Orson Welles was going to make it as a film, but with budget costs, it was shut down because, as we've seen with what he did, was going to be a big film. So he made a different small movie, which you might know, called. Give me like 2 seconds. Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
Which I thought was crazy. I was like, that name sounds familiar. Like, yeah, he made Citizen Kane. I'm like, oh. So another reason for you to watch this, I guess.
Never heard of it.
Rage bait. Nice rage bait. Yeah. Marlon Brando requested 3 weeks of shooting, and each week he'd get paid $1 million, which absolutely insane. Back in the 70s too, I couldn't even imagine how that is.
What is this Marlon Brando story? That's what I want to know.
Maybe that's another documentary.
Because that's crazy to me. I don't know much about him. I know he was in A Streetcar Named Desire, which is an older film, but I read the play and that was really good.
Okay.
And I know he's in The Godfather. And that's literally all I know about him.
So for Apocalypse Now, there are 4 versions. We watched the first, the theatrical, how it came out.
Boo, Luke. Boo.
Okay.
I wanted to, well, if it felt like Blade Runner in a sense, because didn't you say that earlier? Like you could fall asleep to it almost. Respectfully, I think I did.
That's just the mood it gets. The Doors song that they play at like the beginning and end, whatever, which is very somber. Good old nap song.
It was the Doors.
Yeah.
Love the Doors. He never killed himself. That's neither here nor there.
Anyway.
Do you know that about that?
I don't know anything,
Okay.
and you don't have to enlighten me right now.
The Doors.
No.
Good
So,
band, but
I'm
talking.
I'm the one
Yeah,
talking.
right now. What was I just saying? I felt like you could fall asleep to it. And so I would have liked watching the directors or Redux, but also that would have been really long.
Yeah.
There's like 26 added scenes. Isn't that what the paper is? It's like 26 of them.
Where did I? Oh, it's right here. There's a really cool paper in
Fact check
here.
that right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take this out because this is cool. But This shows how many scenes are added to the theatrical. All the yellow ones are added. Does it say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14
Well, how
scenes.
many scenes total?
14. I just counted them.
But I mean, not the deleted. The.
Oh, in total?
Yeah.
35,
Never mind.
excluding credits.
I don't know numbers.
All the ones that are added to it are Where Can I Find the CO? We Are Here to Help You. And then a little bit later, there's 4 in a row. Kilgore Rescues Child. Lance Gets New Shorts. The Wind. Hiding from Kilgore. And then 16 and 18 are probably with the hookers.
Yeah.
Which we don't need that.
The movie feels like there's a lot of different sequences. Yeah.
24 to 27 is the French plantation.
Yeah.
Which is the whole dinner with the French people, which we didn't watch because it's not in the theatrical version. I think it doesn't really need to be there.
Well, imagine though, because they literally shot for 200 days.
Yeah.
Imagine the amount of footage you're gonna get. Mm-hmm. That's genuinely insane. And then having to go back through that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I forget what it's called, but the cut of everything all together before he cut anything down was 5 hours.
Sheesh.
And having that much footage and cutting down to 2.5 hours is completely insane.
Yeah.
Because that's what was released at the time. But then he made the Redux count version in 2001. And then they released the final cut in 2019, which people say is the preferred version because it's basically just half and half of putting in more scenes. Like, it basically just puts the French plantation in there. And, like, I guess that's it, maybe? Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really research too much about it, but...
Is there, like, the 5-hour version anywhere?
I was looking, but I don't know if it's, like, an actual... It's not, like, an actual release. I don't know if you can just find it on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But there is a cut of it. I mean, there's also a 4-hour cut of Revenge of the Sith that isn't released.
What?
Which pisses me off.
I want to watch that.
Yeah, I want to watch it too because it has like all the wars and stuff in it, and like.
What?
Yeah.
George Lucas. Well, Kathleen Kennedy is stepping down. Hallelujah.
Mm-hmm. She has stepped down, and you know who's in charge now?
This other guy.
The one that did The Mandalorian and I think Andor. You know, like the 2 projects that actually kept Star Wars going, and were positively received.
Except for Mandalorian season 3, but yeah.
It wasn't good.
No.
Season 3? Okay.
Season 3 sucked.
So I only got to season 2, I think.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I didn't watch season 3. But it has Lizzo in it. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
Oh, yeah, and Jack Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're just weird aliens. No, Book of Boba Fett also sucked.
Never gonna watch
Faye, that. I want to say Faye, but that's probably not her name. But you know who I'm thinking of, that chick. And that doesn't mean anything.
What do you think? What do you think of Obi-Wan?
I didn't care for it.
I
liked it first time going through, and then I was like, no. I was just there for Ewan McGregor.
That's fair.
And then, but okay, I will say,
I like the bits with them two together.
The last 2 episodes are what bring it together, but everything else was kind of like.
That's
whatever.
true. That's fair.
I didn't like the Leia bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, bro, how is this kid actually outrunning these guys?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Disney writing.
Yeah.
Down the drain.
Kathleen Kennedy. South Park has a great bit about Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, I bet.
And it's really funny.
Anyway.
But Andor, I gotta watch.
We're 50 minutes in, and we haven't even talked about what the actual film is.
That's fine.
So if people,
in like 2 minutes, bro.
If people made it this far in, and they're like, I don't even know what Apocalypse is now. These idiots are just ranting about the documentary and all that, you know.
That's a throwback to our last episode.
Yeah, I get. Trust me, I'm the one that has to freaking listen to everything back.
But you like it.
Sure.
Not this episode, but Babylon, you're going to be listening.
Dude, the Babylon episode is probably the best episode we'll ever do.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like, we need more films that we're so passionate about. Dude, you have to watch Singing in the Rain. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
So, I'm saying.
We could do an episode about La La Land. I'd yap about that.
That is true. I'm not that big of a fan of it, but also I've only ever seen it once.
But see, that's my thing. Because I've watched this film so many times.
You don't like it.
Well,
kind of like Parasite.
Kind of like that, but also it's been around, like I've been aware of it for so long that I can just genuinely yap about that.
Okay.
Whereas I feel like, oh, I watched Constantine. Yeah, I've seen that once before, a couple months ago, but it didn't really resonate. I just watched it because of Keanu Reeves. Whereas Babylon, it's like, no, I liked it when I first watched it, and it still held that allure. Yeah. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Because I just know stuff.
So Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
The opening, iconic. I mean, the first 5 minutes is just you see his face and trees and helicopters and stuff, with like somber Doors music playing, and you're like, what is this film?
Yeah.
This is like 2001 treatment. It's like, do I really have to sit through this?
What's going on?
Yeah.
At
But-
first, it's just like trees and then the fire.
Yeah. But then it cuts to him, in his bed, and you see him completely losing his mind.
Yeah.
And the fun facts to that is
Punches the mirror.
he punches the mirror, actually breaks his hand. Not breaks his hand. He
Cuts his hand.
Yeah, he cuts his hand, and I'm pretty sure it's actually his blood. They didn't fake blood it
No.
up.
No, I mean, that's the thing.
Because he was wasted out of his mind, and they're just like, "Yo, just do weird stuff."
That's
and they were like
crazy,
all
like-
crammed up in a corner, hoping he didn't do anything to them.
Yeah, bro.
And just let him loose
Wasn't
like
it
an
his
animal.
birthday too?
Probably.
It's just like
Mm-hmm.
that's acting job
Yeah.
I want.
Well,
It's
I mean,
like-
he was just naked too.
he's like get
and-
hammered in a hotel room
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
do stuff.
Yeah. In Redux, you see him fully naked, both sides.
Yeah, another common Luke L. Why did we watch that, bro? Barton Sheen?
Maybe tonight we
Sorry.
could watch it, and then we could do a whole nother review and compare the two.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, Larry Fishburne is in it.
And he's 14.
14.
Does he look 14? No.
No.
Dude, I don't understand how not old people, but like people from back then when they were kids, they
Yeah.
look like they were in their 20s still. I don't understand like the science behind it.
Even like I would look back through yearbooks
Mhm.
when I was in high school,
Yeah.
and like the seniors are like so old,
Yeah.
so old.
They look like at least 20s.
They look like real adults, and I look
Mhm.
at me and I'm like, I'm not actually 21,
Yeah.
am I?
But it's
Right?
also like, what do we actually look like? Because
Yeah.
like you get like a 10-year-old in the room, they're gonna look at us and they're gonna be like, dude, these guys have freaking cars. They can
Yeah,
drive
yeah.
around anywhere. They work. They have money,
all the
bro.
women.
They could buy Legos whenever they want. Like,
yeah,
they're not caring about girls, dude. No 10-year-old
no,
is.
they're like these guys get all the girls.
Yeah, sure. Whatever
They
you say,
cared.
buddy.
I cared. I was 10. You know how many crushes I had, bro? When I was in 3rd grade,
Oh no, bro.
holy moly,
You were off.
I was
you were
down
after all of them.
bad.
Did you go for the teacher?
No, not Van Halen. No, it would change every like semester when I went to co-op.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
and I'm pretty good friends with some of them still. So
You still got crushes on them?
not at all, not at all, not at all. Anyways,
Okay.
Martin Sheen naked in a
Yeah.
naked in a hotel room is how this movie
Mhm.
really begins.
Yep. And then 2 officers come in and say, "Hey, we need to like."
Hey, you
you're
need a
coming."
shower, bud.
Yeah.
You
And
stink. Stop
and-
playing
and-
Fortnite.
they're
Yeah.
that scene. That's when you see him fully naked because they throw him in the shower, but it cuts. But in Redux, you see him. You see his cheeks, and then like
You
you
see
like.
his cheeks in our version that we watched.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But I think there's more
they
of it.
drag him to the
Yeah.
shower.
Yeah. But like I
So
think when he's
dope.
done, you just sitting there, you just see his freaking 2-inch tight now. It's like, okay, buddy. And then it progresses from he meets up with Harrison Ford and another dude.
That's Harrison Ford.
Are you stupid?
That's not
Respectfully.
Harrison Ford.
Look it up.
Bro, there's no way that's Harrison Ford.
Look it up.
Are you serious right now?
Look it up.
Oh my gosh.
Fact check me.
I'm way too sober for this.
You want an episode of us just drinking the whole time? Or
Oh
you?
my gosh. That's actually Harrison Ford. Why is he so young?
Dude, this was after the first Star Wars too. Like the
Bro, he looks so happy.
I think so. I mean, maybe. Wait, no, they started filming back in
Holy
'75 though, so it could have been.
Where do I know Dennis Hopper from?
Hop these nuts. I don't know.
Cut that.
I'm not cutting anything.
Cut that out.
mm
Oh, he's in True Romance.
hmm
Don't act like you know that. You don't know that. You don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
Rebel Without a Cause. He's that old, bro? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Apparently, he's in a 1993 film adaptation of Super Mario Bros. Oh, he's in the first one, too. of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Great movie, by the way. That's about it. I feel like I know him from something, but maybe I don't. Yeah, Dennis Hopper plays a really cool, kind of schizophrenic, hippie photographer. Dude.
Oh yeah, but that's way towards the end.
Yeah. So what else happens? Harrison Ford is there.
Yeah, another dude, and they're telling him what his mission is, which is going to meet
Terminate
Kurtz.
with Extreme Prejudice.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to finish that.
Okay.
You don't like this movie as much as I do. I wish we could watch Megalopolis, but that's neither here nor there. So what happens? There's this Green Beret commander officer, and he has gone complete psycho. He's running the war how he wants to, fighting with the Viet Cong, doing a ton of stuff, right? He's this dark figure, and they're like, hey, we need to get rid of this guy. He's causing us trouble. We sent this other guy to go get him, but that other guy joined him. So, hey, buddy, you're going to take a boat up the river, up the Raw, Nigel, and you are going to kill this guy. Bum, bum, bum. So, Martin Sheen gets with the boys, right? The boys are back in town. We're singing great Vietnam songs like Fortunate Son. Exactly, right? We're playing that.
Yeah.
There's helicopters going everywhere. Pew, pew, bombs, explosions, Viet Cong running away, right? You got to run, run, run. Run to the end. They're in a boat. It's a really small boat. You wouldn't imagine being able to fit all those guys in that boat.
But they somehow do.
They somehow do. It has an American flag. We're flying high. We're flying proud. We're going to kill this guy. But you can't tell anyone else because it is a top secret mission.
So they want to. So they're helping him out, but they have no idea.
That means tension. Bomb, bomb, bomb. The captain, his name's Chef, right? Or is Chef the other one?
Chef's one of them.
Chef's one of them. Right, these guys are dropping acid as they're filming. Lots of drugs. You got everything. Speed. It's a good time, right? We got some weird camouflage on the face emerging from the dirty river. Don't drink that water, buddy. It's been places you don't want to know. Anyways, they're going up the river, having a great time. They hang out with some girls for a little while. There's a bunch of shenanigans that just go on. These guys are hanging out. There's a tiger, too, which is pretty fun.
The training with the tiger, the trainer kept joking that the tiger was very hungry, and it was just scaring everyone there.
Yep.
And they filmed the tiger scene, and the next scene that follows of them like in the boat just shooting at nothing and like going away was filmed a whole year after that, which I thought was pretty cool.
That is funny.
Keep going.
I try to remember this movie, man. I can't. They're going up this river. There's girls.
There's the colonel or the captain who's
the surfing guy. I hate that guy.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's like the most selfish prick you could ever see in the military.
Yeah.
It's like you first get introduced to this guy. He has a whole deck of cards, and he's throwing them at each dead body, counting them all up. Making it easy in some ways. And he's just talking.
You like to surf?
Yeah, he's like, wait, you're the surf guy, right? And that's all. It's all he cares about is just surfing, basically, which is insane with what's going on.
But I think that is also a testament to like you're trying to make Heart of Darkness, but Vietnam. So it's a very relevant film in that. I mean, you could play it in a history class and be like, "This is Vietnam."
I mean, it's what started what every Vietnam movie has like.
Is it technically like the first Vietnam film?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Vietnam War was in the '60s.
Yeah.
So it's
79.
Yeah, it would make sense for taking time. I mean, yeah.
Maybe.
Because I mean, like the only Vietnam movies I can tell you are Thin Red Line from the '90s, Platoon from the '80s, Full Metal Jacket from the '80s. So it's like what pioneered that whole thing. But yeah. But like, yeah, you meet this colonel, captain, whatever you want to call him. I forget what he is.
Yeah.
And all he cares about surfing. He tries feeding someone water, and he just completely ignores them.
Oh yeah.
He just gets one-sided right after that. He says the famous quote. Everyone loves the quote.
Smelled like victory.
Smells like napalm. Nothing better than napalm in the morning. Something like that.
Smells like it smells like victory. Yeah, he said he delivers that line pretty well. It's iconic.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm. And then they all go up in helicopters, and he's like, you know what? We gotta get some music going as we go.
Oh yeah.
And then we get the most
Completely
iconic.
forgot about that.
The most iconic scene of the movie,
Yeah.
I think, would be them riding out with Ride of the Valkyries playing, and they just bomb all of these freaking people, and it's terrible. And then
Is
they
it
like
the Valkyries? Is it Valhalla?
it's Ride of the Valkyries. Don't look at me like that. And
Who's it by?
Ride of the Valkyries.
Yeah.
Richard Wagner.
Yeah. Do you say Ricard?
Yes, because it's not Richard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm playing. I'm sorry. Wagner, yes. Yeah. And I told you when we were watching this, cuddled up together, I said, this is what's in Alien Covenant and Prometheus, technically.
Yeah.
That's how Covenant ends.
Okay.
But, yes, the iconic explosions, lots of sets being destroyed, lots of innocent people dying, but it's a fun time. I mean, you're with the boys. You're gonna commit a few war crimes here and there.
Just a few, yeah.
Just a few, all right.
No, and then like they land, and he makes some of his boys literally go out and surf.
Yep.
Yeah, and in the Redux, not in the theatrical, there's a scene when right before they leave, Martin Sheen's character takes one of the surfboards, and like runs, and they're like all screaming at him and stuff. And that was like a whole bit of like them taking the surfboard back and whatever. Like that's what the extended was.
With it, or he just runs away.
He just runs away with it, and they all get mad at him.
Boo.
Mm-hmm.
That's on Martin Sheen. He shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, exactly. I find it funny we're calling him Martin Sheen, not his actual character name. Willard.
Nah, Martin Sheen.
Martin Sheen, of course. But yeah,
Uncle
then they
Uncle
journey back down to the whole whatever, and there's where like the three girls are dancing around, and everyone's freaking out,
Oh yeah.
getting all little
It's
pitch.
just so awkward. It's like watching The Shining, and it's like
It wasn't as bad though. It was just like it didn't last
right, it's
long,
not actual
and like
nudity.
and everyone like started jumping the stage, and like it was just a nightmare instantly. Because I mean, like, what do you expect?
Yeah, really.
And then from there, they just keep going down. Then they find that that little boat that they raid because they think they're dangerous. They kill them. Find out that they were just trying to protect their little dog. So then they take the dog in, who later just disappears. You don't see the dog ever again.
Yeah. That is really cool though, because I remember seeing a picture, I think, of somebody, and it Marilyn Monroe visited the soldiers in Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I'm saying this now. This is the spoiler warning.
Yeah.
Just because like we basically summarized the first hour and a half of it in ways.
I don't remember, but yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like
I literally remember nothing about that.
It's one of those ones.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's very easy to say what every scene is, and whatever
It
this happens.
coalesced together very nicely, but it does feel a bit disjointed.
Definitely something to watch though, instead of just us yapping about it.
Go watch it. It's obviously a staple for the times. It's won.
If you like Blade Runner, you'll like this.
Yeah, it had a budget of like 31.5 million, I think. They went over, obviously.
Yeah, they got like over 150, I think, or something.
Yeah. He had to mortgage his house. But I think the opening weekend, I'm probably wrong about this. I shouldn't spout off. Yeah. Let me double fact check this. Yeah, essentially won 150 million, but I think it grossed 78.7 in its original run, but because of inflation, it's like whatever. But yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good. So they finally make it up to the river. They get a puppy along the way through murder, as one should.
Yep.
The puppy is like the best part of the movie, though. And then
so cute.
They lose the puppy.
Yep.
Which reminds me of Puppies in a River. Cough, cough, Blood Meridian, which you should read, by the way. Or audiobook. You're not reading Hannibal now, so.
That's true. I'm reading the Star Wars book, though.
How far are you in that?
4 pages. 4 chapters.
You going to do 11, 22, 63 then?
After that, yeah.
That was funny, because we talked about the show a little bit, and I was like, I'm going to watch it, because I heard somebody say it was good, and you said it's not good.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
I watched the first 5 minutes, but the book is such an iconic opening.
Oh.
And then, like,
the show
they
just
show, and
didn't.
I'm like, I can't. But the theme song was cool. It was like Charlie Day's character.
So
It's always
did you
something.
stop it for because you didn't like it or
Yeah, I got bored,
okay?
and the character representation. I was like, I don't like this
Yeah.
because Jake Epping is very tall, and then yeah, the I don't know the guy who reads the audiobook, like he just kills it absolutely,
Okay.
and so his voices for the character is obviously what you think,
Okay.
or they help how you imagine.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
character.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, after that, they like there's just a bunch more war scenes in ways like there's a very nighttime, everything's just going wrong in ways, and then Martin Sheen's character is like, keep taking me this way, and like the captain dude's like, no,
Yeah.
but then like some convincing
Do
and
some of the characters die on the boat?
yes,
How do they die?
uh,
Because I genuinely don't remember. I don't
very
know
first
why.
Fishburne's character is the first one to die. He gets shot just like a straight bullet or something because they're like going down the river and people are firing and he gets hit by one of them. I'm pretty sure the chef gets decapitated at the very end. I know that. Uh, I think one of them does survive because that's
The guy who did
the fit
LSD, right?
the
Acid?
surfer. Yeah.
The guy with the camouflage on
Hmm.
his face.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was weird because Marlon Brando's character. Okay. I was so confused because doesn't Marlon Brando's character have the face paint on? He puts on the camouflage. No,
No, it's
does
Martin Sheen. It's Martin
Okay,
Sheen.
Willard puts it on.
Yeah, Willard puts
Because
it
I
on.
was thinking, I thought that Brando put on the thing to signify that he had killed the other guy. I was so confused.
I don't know.
Anyways,
Can you look up something as I yap? Can you look up if any animals were killed in the filming of it? So yeah, they now it comes down to final act of him actually going down to this whole village thing. They meet the camera guy dude who's like hippie there, who you mentioned before, and uh, they basically stay there a couple of days, whatever, and it's just weird. And then he actually meets uh Marlon Brando's character.
What?
What's
So they killed the water buffalo, but I was gonna say there's no way that that was real.
but that was
It looked so fake.
well, but the other thing was in the documentary they
Yeah.
show it.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
show
I
a
know.
different one. So I'm like, well, that has to be real.
Yeah, but that thing,
But it looked the same though
it did.
in the documentary. That's
Yeah.
why I just wanted
But they like hit it, and the whole thing like falls in, and it
Sharp
doesn't
knife.
even look real. I know.
Have you tried it?
No, but like I don't know. It just didn't look real
Yeah.
to me. But maybe
I just wanted to know.
I'm probably just so desensitized
Whoa.
to
Death.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Because Instagram Reels, let me tell you, I've
I-
seen things.
I find it
Don't
was
wear
cool,
a
though.
hoodie in a factory.
all of those like village
Yeah.
people were just real village people and they're just like, yo, it's just
Yeah.
so I think what they did with that was they literally just filmed one of their traditions.
Rituals.
Yeah, rituals, and they were just like, "Yo, can you do it here and here and here?" And they're like, "Okay, yeah, sure." And yeah, so I wasn't really like animal cruelty in ways. It was just that's what they do, and they just filmed it, and then just kind of snuck back and ran away before they killed them all.
Water buffalo. Yeah.
But yeah, he meets the colonel he's been after the whole time. Kurtz, yep. And they do some banter. Kurtz, you see like half of his face and everything else is dark. Really cool shot. I love the cinematography with like the ending,
Yeah.
with it being like very
Very
mysterious.
confusing.
Yeah,
Because
And
he's in
then-
a cage.
yeah,
But Dennis Hopper, the like coked out photographer, is just spouting off.
yeah,
But he's a cool character.
yeah. And then final thing, Willard sneaks in and kills
Slaughters
Kurtz.
him,
Yeah,
cuts him to pieces.
and then he walks out of there like a champ. Everyone's staring at him. He takes his buddy on LSD because they're the only remaining ones alive, and then they head home, I guess.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Some people have theories of it's like a repeating cycle and this and that. It's one of those things. It's definitely like just dive into, research it, see what's going on.
Yeah. Like there's fault.
Yeah, it's I like that like it's one of those things that you definitely should watch every couple of years. I feel like
Oh yeah.
because you can like I read reviews of it. And people were like, I've watched this like once every like decade, and every single time I take it so much differently. I'm like, I want to do that.
What I would like to do is I would like to read Heart of Darkness and then watch the Redux.
Mm.
I'll probably come back to this movie.
Yeah,
I would
you
say.
can, dude. You can take the DVD. I don't need it. Of Redux.
Maybe. I can't really watch that downstairs
That's fair.
with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like these people start speaking French. It's like, nah, we're good. Is that like near the beginning of the film?
No, dude. That's towards the end.
Okay.
Dude, like literally. Dude,
You
I
gotta
I
keep
always misplace
forgetting
this
that,
sucker.
yeah.
But yeah, 24 to 27. So
How
like,
does
like
it
right
spell
right
to
near, like right before they
you?
get to Kurtz. Yeah, because it's Arrow Attack, and then 29 is Kurt's compound.
Arrow Attack. That was a fun scene.
Yeah.
Arrows. They pass all these people standing on
Ah.
canoes. That was pretty cool.
Kilgore was the name of the guy that was obsessed with surfing. So a deleted scene is he rescues a child. Huh. Interesting.
Good for him.
Yeah, I guess. Probably did it for the money. No, I don't know. Just saying that. Any other last thoughts of Apocalypse Now? Besides just
Next
watch it?
week, I'm coming back and I'm gonna tell you why Megalopolis should not have a 4.7 on IMDb.
You're actually gonna watch it?
Let me think. Maybe. I'd like to. I gotta get back into movies. I've been watching too much
House of
It's-
Cards.
House of Cards and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I mean, keep going for it though, because I still watch stuff a lot. Do you want to borrow? I mean, we can,
I'll definitely borrow some films. Maybe that'll give me some incentive.
Mhm.
I was planning on finishing First Man, and I didn't even do that.
Oh man,
Oh no!
dude, yeah, because you're telling me that Friday. Like, yeah, I'm gonna finish First Man tonight.
I watched a little bit of it, but I
How
didn't.
much is little? Like 10 minutes?
Maybe,
Oh no,
maybe it's good. It's really good.
dude, you gotta get locked into just one sit. Sit through a movie.
I know I got to, but it's,
Like, I
it's
get-
been a busy week.
Yeah, I get when you're busy. You know, it's a lot easier to watch an hour of a show than a 2-hour movie.
I don't even watch the full episode of House of Cards. I just watch like 20 minutes because that's also
Disappointing.
really long. I gotta scroll in my reels for more. Anyways, Luke, would you like to do the pleasure?
I did it last time.
I did it.
I know. I was just playing. Apocalypse Now. Absolute cinema.